And that's it. There won't be another snap. And unfortunately for the Dogs, lose tonight. 24-21 is the final score.
Lesson I tell you is that we got a good football team that's got to get better. Like I love the team in that locker room. I have repeatedly said they enjoy practice. They work their butt off. They're not perfect. I mean, I'm telling you guys, this is the new era of what we're going to see. There's games like that all over college football, and they're going to continue to be. And you know what? They got to go play a good team next week. We got to go play a good team next week. It's just what it is. And I realize it's a big game. I realize everybody wants to make a big deal about it. But for us, it happened to us last year, right? Like we got to go worry about the next one because you can't let this game beat you twice. Just got to continue to grow and get better. I mean, the key is will the locker room take the team in the right direction, the leadership, and say, okay, we know what we've got to work on. Let's get better at it.
The game is over. Georgia has won 17-10. Georgia put it out, and Butler kicked a long one. Oh my God! To the sideline, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo at the 21. Touchdown! 76 yards. Perfection wears red and black tonight.
Kirby Smart All Access is presented by Piedmont. Real change lives here.
When I got injured, I was worried about my
future in the game, but you and your team's expertise reassured me from the start. And I'll always be grateful for your part in keeping my dreams alive. How you doing?
Well, I didn't know you were going to be here. You look good.
Appreciate you.
It's a good-looking ankle.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know what day it is? It's game day. And here in Dog Nation, game day is like no other. When the Bulldogs take the field, it's electric. Now game day can be every day with the first ever Georgia Bulldog Scratcher, boasting a top prize of $300,000. So to those of you who bleed red and black, you know what to do. It's time to let the big dog scratch. Win up to $300,000. Play the Georgia Jackpot Scratcher from the Georgia Lottery.
Retirement looks different for everyone.
Hi, Harry. What do you have for us today? Right this way.
Harry, it's great to see you. What can we do for you today?
You need a financial advisor that understands what you want to do in retirement.
I think we can make this work.
Let Hoffman Financial Group help you build your financial dynasty. Hoffman Financial, official partner of the Georgia Bulldogs.
While the world sleeps, dreams take shape. At the University of Georgia, inspiration never stops. From first light, we're building, creating, and pushing new boundaries. Each moment sparks discovery. Every connection fuels our future. As we learn, grow, explore, take a moment to recharge, and then we get right back to it. It's a new day, Bulldogs. So tell me, how will you spend it?
Welcome back. You're watching Kirby Smart All Access.
Good evening. Tonight our guest is Gary Teskey, director of the University of Georgia Marching Redcoat Band.
Well, I like to think that we do our best to help the Bulldogs every time we can. And right, I guess we're sort of like the mailmen. Come rain or shine, we'll be out there and doing it. The spree of the band is so good that I think if it was the middle of a hurricane or a tornado, they'd want to go out and march the show anyway.
We're in our 121st season now, so obviously a lot of things have come and gone. I think it's really cool how something stretches from one generation to another, and it makes a thing that must evolve somehow also have a line that makes it consistent. My name's Brett Balcom. I am director of the Redcoat Band, director of athletic bands. I've been in that role since August 2019, but I've been associated with the Redcoat Band in some way, shape, or form since I got here as a freshman in 1992. The band was what brought me into the UGA culture, and about 15 minutes of hearing the enthusiasm and the energy that came from the Redcoats really is what made me a Bulldog for the first time.
Yeah, I think the tunes you grow up on that the Redcoats play are things that you want to hear the rest of your life, and It conjures up great memories for people of their childhood and coming to games and hearing the songs. That's a big part of the nostalgia here.
I think one of the most important and rewarding parts of being part of Redcoats is that you are part of this thing that's much bigger than you are. When you end up on a Saturday with 93,000 people pulling for the same thing, trying to get the same thing done, that in and of itself is also more special.
It's clear that we have a really great relationship, not only with the fans, but also with the football team. When I was a member of the band in 1988, Coach Dooley retired as the head football coach. And I have a very strong memory of him bringing us t-shirts that said, "The Redcoat Band, the Dog's 12th Man." I really believe part of the reason that the Redcoats are so iconic is because of that relationship with the football team. We really do support them. Lots of my biggest memories are of our supporting of the team.
When you get those interactions with players and fans and coaches, it really makes a big difference that you're actually contributing to the effort. It's fun to be in band, and it's fun to play, and it's fun to do all these things, and it's really, really fun to be part of something that's bigger than you, and being a part of a winning program here in particular makes it particularly rewarding.
I know a lot of people overlook the band. Those are one of the things in this high school that I always had a love for. And I just appreciate y'all being there for that moment. It was really special.
There's this thing called the Ship of Theseus where they talk about, you've got a ship and eventually you replace all the parts of it. Once you've replaced all the parts, is it still the same ship? And I think that's kind of one of the things the alumni band answers is that, yeah, it is the same. Being able to share stories and experiences and just perspectives with the people who had a lot to do with getting the band to where it is today, it's incredibly powerful.
I think just of the family aspect that makes this band special. You are on the field with 400 of your closest friends. We have such a great alumni organization, and to see them continue to come back year after year and to be a small part of that is truly an amazing honor, and I hope to continue that alumni legacy in the future.
We still play the same music, and we still have many of the same traditions, and they evolve and they change, and they'll continue to evolve and change, but seeing the people who got the tradition to the point where it got to you is really meaningful.
Hi, I'm Lee Newman, and I was a member of the University of Georgia Redcoat Band from 1996 to 2001. I was the trumpet section leader, and I was the battle hymn soloist. I think it was in the spring or maybe like early summer, Dr. Balcom came to me with the idea that, hey, what if we put the battle hymn soloist up in this corner and we blast your face across the Jumbotron and hook a mic to you? Do you think that could be possible? Would you want to do that? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. Not thinking through the logistics. Oh yeah, cool, that'd be great. And then as we got closer to game day, I remember Dr. Balcom going, hey, really can't screw this up. This could be a one and done. And Dr. Satterwhite, the director of bandstand, pointed and we played it, and it went off without a hitch. And from there, it's become a tradition for the University of Georgia Redcoat Band.
If Lee didn't get it right that day, the tradition would not have stuck. And so in many respects, you can credit the fact that this tradition has now gone on for 25 years to Lee, and the fact that first time he got up there with obviously ice running through his veins and played that solo beautifully. And the staff looked at each other right after that happened, and we just went, wow, okay, something really cool just happened. A friend of mine said once that we're a part of institutions because they outlive us, and it's really cool while we're all still here to be able to share those experiences with the people who got into this for the same reason.
When I got injured, I was worried about my
future in the game, but you and your team's expertise reassured me from the start. And I'll always be grateful for your part in keeping my dreams alive.
How you doing?
Well, I didn't know you were going to be here.
You look good.
Appreciate you.
It's a good-looking ankle.
I'm trying to tell you.
Are you feeling the pains of a bad 18-wheeler wreck? I've got this. I'm Attorney Ken Nugent. I've got a top-notch group of lawyers who stand firm against an insurance company's greedy ways. We'll do it the easy way or the hard way, but we won't stop until they pay you the maximum settlement you deserve. One call, that's all. Watch Ken go!
Call Ken.com.
Bye-bye now. That's right. Run to mommy.
As a lifestyle guard, I help people live their best day in the sun. That means keeping the games going. Coming to the rescue when the floaty is too floppy. And delivering high noon when the cooler's empty.
Oh, do you have any peach?
High noon, sun's up.
Hit it, hit it, hit it! Boom!
Calling all Georgia fans. If you're not already tuned into Georgia Bulldogs Athletics on YouTube, you're missing the best seat in the house. Subscribe today for inside access to all your new favorite content. It's all happening on Georgia Bulldogs Athletics on YouTube.
All right, slam it. Flip it. Yes. Now, dug it.
Subscribe now at youtube.com/Georgia Bulldogs Athletics. Welcome back. You're watching Kirby Smart All Access.
All right, guys, it's on to Kentucky for us. Our guys are fired up, got work done yesterday, and a bunch of them came in, and I think when you see our guys, you realize how invested they are when they hurt. It's good when guys hurt because you hurt relative to how invested you are in something. So it's always the most physical game when we play these guys. I think because philosophically they believe in running the ball, we believe in running the ball. Those two things hit head-to-head when we play them. We've had head-to-head battles many times with these guys, and Coach Stoops' teams are always physical, so we know it'll be physical, and it'll also be a very different time start for our group and really for them too, because we both played late games last week. So looking forward to getting ready for these guys.
Yeah, you mentioned guys being hurt in the wake of the loss. Just what has the response been over the past couple of days, and is it different with a team that you've said a lot is pretty young versus a team like last year that had so many veterans on it?
No, hurting is hurting. It doesn't matter what age you are. You know, the more invested you are, the more you hurt. My question is, what are you going to double down on? You know, it's a different day and age of college football. Like, it's completely different out there. We've accepted it as coaches. We have to do a good job of the players responding to it. And, you know, what do you double down on? I know more about my team right now than I did a week ago. I can guarantee you that. And that's what fires me up. And I got a lot of optimism after that game because I learned a hell of a lot more about my team than I had the previous weeks. Message is who can grow from it, like who learns lessons and takes a loss the right way and grows from it. And we're trying to separate ourselves from the rest of college football, and I think there's a lot of parity, and the teams that separate themselves tend to do better.
Square, hop up. Let's go. Come back up again. Go again. Go again. Go again. Let's go.
There's no need to look back in the past and relish in the moment to be upset. I mean, that's neither here nor there. All we have to do now is more so look forward, get prepared for Kentucky, and make sure that never happens again, especially in our stadium. Feeling defeat in there for the first time was crazy, so just remember that feeling in that moment. I found like the locker room felt, and everybody felt in that moment, and embracing that and using that as something that like a chip on our shoulder for the rest of the season, you know?
No air in the ball. No air in the ball. Josh, all the way. Get your hand all the way on the ground.
Yeah, it's a physical game. It's one of those ones they're going to come right at you, and you can't go out there and you can't be out there if it's for the faint of heart. You got to be physically tough and ready to play in this one.
I mean, they're a physical team always. You know, they'll show up and play
as hard as they can for 4 quarters. So any SEC matchup is that way, honestly. So just we have to come in with our head on straight and be ready to have a battle.
Tight track. There it is. Hit it. There it is. Here we go. Lead drive. Keep going. Good job. Here we go, Chauncey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up. That a way to run the ball hard. That a way to ball hard. Keep it up, though. Consistently. Do it every time.
Start fast. Run the ball, stop the run, and try to improve defensively on our third downs and offensively on airing the ball.
Bring our own juice. It's a noon kick. Fans already got a lot of time to really get amped up and ready, but we got to be ready, prepared for that moment, and honestly, play with that chip on our shoulder. And we just lost in our stadium for the first time in 33 games in front of the best fans in the nation. So we got to play with a chip on our shoulder and come out fast. I feel like something we haven't done all season is come out fast. And like I said, we owe it to ourselves to play to that standard. We've done a lot in the off season, and I feel like it's time to put out a good product that we can feel proud of, not just a second half product or a first half, but a full game of work that we feel like we're proud of. So that's what I'm ready for.
Coach, what sets this team apart?
Domination. You must dominate the competition, and that's what you get from Ford. Whether it's the gas-powered F-150 like mine, the Power Boost Hybrid, or the all-electric F-150 Lightning, all outstanding performers.
For the latest offers on Ford F-150, the official truck of the Georgia Bulldogs, see your local Ford dealer today.
Go Dogs.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I'm always scouting for full-time fans. Check out this year's recruits. The teen transfer, married into the team, but acts like he's married to the team. The playmaker can get the ball through the uprights without setting foot on a field. The early season hopeful doesn't hope that this is her team's year, knows so. These fans deserve a Modelo. Because football isn't really football without you.
It's a trap. Everything you say to the insurance company after your wreck could be used against you to minimize your payout. I'm attorney Ken Nugent. You need to call me before posting, saying, or signing anything. We work fast to fight the insurance company's rigged games and to get you the most money you deserve. Choose anyone? One call, that's all.
Watch it go! CallKen.com.
That's a lot of cheddar.
While the world sleeps, dreams take shape. At the University of Georgia, inspiration never stops. From first light, we're building, creating, and pushing new boundaries. Each moment sparks discovery. Every connection fuels our future. As we learn, grow, explore, take a moment to recharge, and then we get right back to it. It's a new day, Bulldogs. So tell me, how will you spend it?
Welcome back. You're watching Kirby Smart All Access.
Good morning and welcome to a Georgia Football Saturday. It's a spectacular day here in America's greatest college town, Athens, GA, as the Georgia Bulldogs get set to take on the Kentucky Wildcats as the Bulldogs look to bounce back.
Do your job. Double down on physicality. Double down on fire, passion, and energy.
Yes! Prove you got PFE. Prove you got physicality. Hey, prove exactly who you are.
I mean, how you start fast? You do your job. How do you start fast? You do your job and nothing else. I know who we are. We have to go be who we are.
A chance to make an early impression on offense as we get the ball to begin this matchup.
How does Georgia start fast? Right here. Offensively, make them pay.
And Gunner wants to throw. He's got the big target over the middle, the big tight end, Elias Williams. Bowens offset to the right, going to give him the football. Bowens breaks out, big hole left tackle. Spins away from the tackler. They're going to spot him back at the 11. Stockton, all kinds of time. Now going to pull it down and run to the 5, to the 3. He dives for the pylon, and he got it. Touchdown, Gunner Stockton. Dogs lead it 7-0. Gunner with pressure from both edges, dumps it off to Frazier in the right flat. Nate at the 25, dodges a man across the 30. Snap it back to Gunner, runs behind Bowens, got a block, breaks off. Gunner's at the 40, Gunner down the middle of the field, inside the 30, and he slides. Quick throw now to London Humphreys on the Georgia sideline to the right. Caught inside the 20. They throw him out of bounds late, and a flag comes in. That's going to be a 15-yarder or half the distance. Snap it to Gunner, hand it to, no, he's going to fake it to Bowens. Gunner just leaves a guy in his wake at the 6-yard line. He put him on the turf for that fake and gets into the end zone. Gunner Stockton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. The Dogs now lead it 14-0. Play fake here, he throws it over the middle, tight end running free, and he's going to run right into the end zone. Caught it inside the 20. And Josh Caddis had nobody to impede his progress into the end zone. 14-7 our score now. Brett Thorson to kick it away from the 39. Long, high, beautiful kick. Gonna hit at the 3, and the Dogs knock it out at the 1 with London Humphreys in coverage. Can't do it any better than that. Dylan Bell on the jet sweep to the right, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown on the 3-yard run. 21-7, Dogs in front. Cowway, he's 8 for 8 on kick, and the kick is no good. How about that finish for the half? 1st and 10 on the Cats 39 here in the early minutes of the third quarter. Right, the ball is out. First fumble recovery of the year for the Dogs. C.J. Allen got it. Branch in motion to the near side. We go back to the passing game. Throw a short dump over the middle to Delp, the tight end. Delp's going to break away from the Cats defense and get down to the 5-yard line before they drag him down. They run a reverse with Dylan Bell. Wide open sprint into the end zone. His second touchdown of the day. 28-7. Georgia leads.
Come on, baby.
Gunner over the middle to Cash, caught at the 12, to the 10, to the 5, end zone, touchdown. Dogs laying it on now, 16-yard touchdown pass. 3 steps to the right, and we'll sack him back at the 40-yard line. Nnamdi Ogboko with his first career sack. Boley claps his hands, they snap it to him. Throw it up into the end zone, and it's intercepted by Ellis Robinson. All right, one more snap for the Dogs. Puglisi will take it and kneel down at the 33-yard line, and that's it. Georgia is a winner this afternoon. Final score, the Dogs 35, Kentucky 14.
What happens after you graduate? Will you go to the next level? Will people have your back in the heat of battle? Will you still train like a champion in the pursuit of greatness? You will when you become an IBEW electrical worker. Join our team. Visit IBEW613.org.
It's game time, and we're making a Twisted Tea drop. We're celebrating real Twisted Tea fans who love football and the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea is made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Hit it, hit it, hit it. Boom!
Calling all Georgia fans. If you're not already tuned into Georgia Bulldogs Athletics on YouTube, you're missing the best seat in the house. Subscribe today for inside access to all your new favorite content. It's all happening on Georgia Bulldogs Athletics on YouTube.
All right, slam it. Flip it. Yes. Now, dang it.
Subscribe now at youtube.com/Georgia Bulldogs Athletics.
While the world sleeps, dreams take shape. At the University of Georgia, inspiration never stops. From first light, we're building, creating, and pushing new boundaries. Each moment sparks discovery. Every connection fuels our future. As we learn, grow, explore, take a moment to recharge, and then we get right back to it. It's a new day, Bulldogs. So tell me, how will you spend it?
Welcome back. You're watching Kirby Smart All Access.
Last 28 seconds will tick off the clock, and Georgia and Kentucky will shake hands. The Dogs win their 16th straight in this series. Final score, the Dogs 35, Kentucky 14. Stay tuned for our post-game coverage. We'll hear from Coach Kirby Smart in the locker room. All of that straight ahead.
One of the biggest stats in the game, we said when we play these guys, is physical, because they ran the ball a bunch, and we ran the ball well. Okay, rushing yards for them, 22 for 45. Hell of a job. Hey, that's 2 yards to carry against a team that's stubborn about the run. Okay, we went 44 for 180. Good job, Owen. Good job,
Third down's an important down. It's important for us. We repped it all week during practice this week. We got after it. Defense sending different pressures at us and stuff like that. So we just tried to rep third down, work on protection, stuff like that. That's still something we need to improve on. And it's just big to have third down plays. It's big to get conversions and move the sticks.
One up at 425 on offense, which is awesome. Thor, where you at, Thor? Yeah. Drop the bomb, man. Stand up. Yeah. 1 punt for 60 yards. That'll help you average. That's right. We at D-Bell, 2 TDs. Good. It don't matter who gets the credit as long as our team does good things.
I just feel like, I don't feel no way at all. I just want us to get a W at the end of the day, you know. As far as touches, the touches are going to present itself, you know. I didn't have as many as I wanted before, and guess what? We still was winning the game. So just coming out with a W, that's the type of mentality that I have. As long as we get the W, I'm not really tripping on the small stats or whatever.
If you don't enjoy these guys, then why do you play the game? Okay? And we got better last week. I 100% believe every day in practice we got better. We got to continue to do that. But not a man in this room can't keep getting better. I don't care where you are, not a man in this room can't keep getting better. And we go on the road next week in the SEC. But what do I got to do to make this team better? I really appreciate you guys' work ethic and growing and getting better.